it's Nat Nicole of McRose Therapy Services, and I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, I want us to check in. Last week's video, we touched bases on some of the goals that we were gonna be accomplishing by the time we get to this video. As your accountability coach, how did you do? Did the goals that you identified last week get done? Do you need to revisit them again this week? You can let me know in the comments below, or you can just know internally that you got some things to take care of. For you guys that accomplish your goals, yay! Congrats on accomplishing your goals. I bet it is such a wonderful feeling. It's always amazing to set out goals and achieve them, just crossing them off one by one. But if you weren't able to achieve your goals, it is okay. Luckily for you, you're seeing this video and you were granted another day, meaning that you have been granted another opportunity to accomplish those goals that you want to accomplish. So you guys, if you've completed your goals, make some new ones. And if you haven't completed your goals, you already know what time it is. Let's get into this video. So as you guys can see, the title of this video is, am I a toxic person? A lot of times what I know with working with clients, with talking to friends, with being a human growing and living through life, is a lot of times we possess traits that we're not even aware of. So in this video, I wanted to point out a few toxic traits to help you identify within yourself if there may be some changes that we need to make. So while prepping for this video, I wrote down in my handy dandy notebook some traits of a toxic individual that I would like to share with you. First trait, lies. Now, you guys, I understand that a lot of us at times in our life have been dishonest. But one thing that is for sure is that no one likes a liar. It doesn't matter big or small. Someone who is dishonest will always be labeled as a toxic person. But one thing that's important that I wanted to highlight within the realm of being a liar is the type of individuals who manipulate a situation to better themselves or to make themselves look better. That means little white lies, big lies, omitting the truth, things like that to benefit just you, even if it's hurting who you're lying to, would be a characteristic that we need to be mindful of. A very important trait that I think that we need to be aware of is if we are unable to hold ourselves accountable. So failure to hold yourself accountable would be someone who fails to see when they did something wrong. Meaning it could be flashing in front of your eyes like,
Natalie, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong.
And for some reason, you got your shades on and you can't see it. All you see is the other person. You cannot hold yourself accountable. There's always an excuse. And you can never just own up to the fact of, I messed up. If you know me, you may know that I am continuously talking about protecting my energy. When I work with my clients in individual sessions and group sessions, I continuously tell them, protect your energy, protect your energy. And something that a toxic individual may have is a negative energy. And when I say they have a negative energy, I mean they're always quick to call someone out on what they got going on that they view as wrong. They're always negative, and oh my gosh, do they gossip. Within that negative energy, you may be a person that is very quick to shoot people's dreams down. If you feel like you wouldn't be able to accomplish it, you're very quick to tell the next person that they probably couldn't accomplish it. Another trait of being a negative person is being very selfish. This sort of fits into the whole manipulating things to benefit yourself also. You're just a very selfish individual, meaning if it doesn't benefit you, you're not doing it. I would say I hate to be the person to tell you, but I don't mind. But that will never work out in any type of relationship, platonic or romantic, because no one wants to deal with a selfish person. Another trait is not being able to apologize. Wow, you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever come in contact with someone who's unable to apologize, or maybe you are this person who is not able to apologize, but for some reason your ego just won't allow you to apologize. And usually it's because you fail to put in the effort to recognize someone else's point of view. So another trait that a toxic person may have is the inability to apologize, even when they're wrong. Or let's say you do apologize. Maybe you're just apologizing because you want the subject to be changed, but you're not genuine. And you know within yourself that the apology that you're giving is not genuine. My last and my final toxic trait is disregarding someone's feelings. And what I mean by that is, even if someone voices to you that they're not happy with something that you're doing, you don't care. You disregard it. Even people you claim you care about, they can tell you, you know, Natalie, I really don't like it when you do this, but if it benefits you, you keep doing it. That could be a sign of a toxic trait. Another toxic trait that I wanted to highlight is not allowing people to have their own opinion. Guys, it's okay for someone to disagree with you. A lot of times a toxic individual has the my way or the highway attitude. And I will let you know, no one wants to be around that type of person. The purpose of this video was not to beat you up or make you feel bad about yourself. It's to hold you accountable. If any of the characteristics I listed are things that you struggle with, it is okay, as long as you're able to identify that. But even when you identify it, I need you to know that is not enough. If you're watching this video, I'm under the impression that you are seeking happiness. You want to change your mental health. You want to be a more positive person. I commend you for that. If you've been labeled as toxic, if you can identify within yourself that you're toxic, that's not enough. Now is a time that we do something about it. And if you need more help, you know I always tell you to seek a therapist, because I promise we work with that as well. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just be mindful of the way you're treating people, because you don't want to be lonely, and I know you don't want to be miserable. If you can recognize any of these traits within yourself, today is the day that we decide to make a change. Before we go, you guys know I want you to write in your journal. Are you a toxic person? In your life, was there ever a chapter within it where you were a toxic person? How did you change? Or are you a toxic person now? If you're not a toxic person, what do you do on a daily basis to remain positive? Let me know in your journal or in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
It's the pony for me.